Point number 1. It is not north versus south but a small versus big, except for Maharashtra, which has Mumbai to power it. All of the top 10 states in per capita income are smaller ones: Goa, Himachal, Haryana, Delhi, Sikkim, while the biggest ones, Bihar, MP, UP, Rajasthan, rank the worst. Even in South Kerala, smallest one scores way higher than Andhra Pradesh, which was largest in most development indicators. Size really does matter. When it comes to development, smaller states can provide better governance and can focus more on development. Southern states are smaller than those in Hindi heartland. Point number 2. Impact of partition and invasion. Most of the upheavals that India faced in the past few centuries was born by the north. Afghan invasion, Mongol invasion, and then partition. South was untouched comparatively. This let them protect their institution better and focus more on growth as soon as India got its freedom. Point number 3. Access to sea. Historically, nations and states with access to oceans have always done well. Given better trade, fishing, moderate weather, more range, transportation options including boat, and more exposure to outside world. Think of US coast versus Midwest, Japan versus Mongolia. Southern state and Gujarat have plentiful access to ocean. The Hindi belt is at disadvantage here by being landlocked. Point number 4. Lack of major benevolent kingdoms in the recent past. After the fall of Gupta Empire more than 1000 years ago, North India didn't have major homegrown empire. Mughals did good in patches but were mostly undone by barbarians and were sometimes considered aliens. However, in the past few centuries, Maharashtra had the Marathas, South had Vijayanagara Empire that provided a little better base to their development. Point number 5. Haryana has Delhi in proximity, Maharashtra has Mumbai, Tamil Nadu has Chennai, Kerala is highly urbanized. Although it doesn't have major metros, the problem with central and north India is that there are no modern cities in proximity to support 600 million people of the area. This requires a major rework on developing cities like Patna, Lucknow, Bhopal, and Ranchi. Point number 6. Fertility rate. South Indian mothers produce less babies compared to North Indian mothers. This is a common trend for decades. Less babies means more education and job opportunities for young adults after a couple of decades. That's very important reason. Point number 7. Higher education institution. South India dominates when it comes to higher education, be it engineering, nursing, or medical. Bihar has almost twice the population as Karnataka but has nearly 1/5 the medical seats as Karnataka. That means every student aspiring to be a doctor in Karnataka has 10 times more chances compared to the student in Bihar. That is huge disparity. Similar situation is in engineering too. Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu have more than 1 lakh engineering seats each. Related to their population, the number are very limited in North India. Bihar probably has 10% of the Andhra Pradesh engineering seats. Point number 8. Private sector jobs. Most importantly, the number of private companies available for employment. Nearly 40% of India's IT export now comes from Karnataka. That's one huge indirect employment generation industry with very little pollution. Thank you very much guys for watching the video. Please subscribe the channel.